Hello and good evening. My name is John, and I'm joined here by
MTG.
Hi, MTG. It's been a while, and we're here
It
playing.
has been a while.
It's been a while. We were here playing Crime Stories 2 in the Shadows,
Crime 2 Stories.
or
in
Crime
the
2
Shadow.
Stories, yeah, or Crime Stories in the Shadows 2. It's really unclear.
I think that you could probably say the 2 being above
Red.
the In the Shadows is before the In the Shadows.
That's true. It's red, so I think it reads with the color. But that bullet hole, is that an O, or is it just S? Is it Crime Saint Rise 2?
Oh yeah.
Oh. This is part of my Steam
an
cleaning.
oversized period.
This is part of my Steam cleaning series. Every game in Steam library eventually arbitrarily rate and or review them in the wheel of playtime. Don't quite know what the game is. Pick those games out at random. This was released in February of 2021 by E-Funsoft Games and published by, can you guess?
Is this? Actually, I don't know.
It's an HH Games joint. You know it.
I was gonna say, is this HH? I'm excited.
So knowing that, I have the screenshot because I have to read that. I read those dates off the Steam page, so I know enough to know what's scrolling through the screenshot carousel.
Yeah.
What kind of game do you think this is?
I am gonna say this is a match 3 because I know HH we have
Mostly
they've
matches.
done hogs and
Hitachi.
match 3s.
And unwelcoming to my eyes. The nature of my visit plays a role in that. I'm here on a mission, hunting down any criminals linked to the murder of my family.
Whoa.
Any criminals?
Yeah,
How many people murdered your family?
It was a huge hit. Oh, jeez. This is the Batman origin?
Gunfire meets
Yeah, he
Look at
went
that
to the
standoff.
crime alley.
Two young men are engaged in a shootout.
Oh,
in a
she's
dark
the cop.
alley. A cop appears, her own gun drawn, and shouts for them to stop.
How does she appear? In a puff of smoke?
Poof. Oh,
Aw.
Oh, she got-
bullet catches her
And
in the
then-
leg and she falls.
it's not a stray bullet if you're shooting at them too.
Yeah, that's.
I can't turn a blind eye to a lady in trouble, especially
Oh,
when she's a
God.
fellow cop.
Oh, okay, she's a
Wait,
cop.
So wait, are you a cop or
Must
are you
be,
a
must be.
vigilante?
We have not
if
played
you're-
the first game in the
One
series.
of the gunmen is
Okay.
down. The other one tries to flee, but he's bleeding.
That's true.
Bad. Before I can think twice, I'm chasing him down. Whatever
Yeah.
here in New York City.
What I
Looks like
love
I've gotten
is the
myself-
tension
Where-
I'm
what
feeling
city
right
are we
now.
in?
The tension I'm feeling right now is knowing this becomes a match 3. Like,
Yes.
this is going to be a match 3 in like 4 seconds. Like, what? How do you
here we
go
go.
between those things?
Track down those criminals, John.
By matching dice.
City.
I missed it.
Oh Jesus.
It boggles my mind. Like, wait, are you seriously telling me like we're going from like, oh, it's the city that never sleeps
Yeah.
to collect some pint?
I'm gonna touch this naked lady cop leg.
Yeah,
Because she's been shot, even though there's like her leg is pristine in the picture.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
So I want to talk about one of the earlier HH games we played
Oh yeah, of course. I'd love to talk.
because it was, well, it's like, I mean, you know, it's not like you need my help. Be like, no, click that other one. You know.
Yeah.
So the lady in white, the woman in white,
Yeah.
I didn't realize is actually a classical novel that I did not read, and they
Oh.
had a really nice copy of it. The Penguin put out these really nice cloth bounds that I've been like gobbling up because I am pretentious, and so I got the Woman in White, and I'm reading Vanity Fair, but Woman in White is like, once I have a reading room again, I'm gonna be checking out Woman in White because it's actually considered one of the first, like, I think it's like one of the first sort of detective stories. It's not really the first ghost story, but it is kind of considered one of the first detective stories, I guess.
That's
I don't
good.
know. So that HH, like, I will salute HH for making me aware of a book that I needed to read, a book that I was neglecting in my pursuit of reading all things classic.
Okay.
Chapter 1.
And that's what I
Ooh.
have to say.
Stranger in a strange
Ooh.
city.
I kind of like they did voiceover. It's rare.
Name's
Yeah.
Hunt, Police Chief. I understand you're the one I have to thank for helping Kate out here.
Is
I'm
his
gonna give him
brother's
credit
name
for that.
Michael?
That's right, sir.
That accent. His accent I like. The guy on the
Yeah.
I
right.
was a police detective myself, so when I saw
Now I would have flipped this so the eye lines lined up,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Yeah.
Sir, what are you thinking about?
We can't put 3 characters on screen.
No. Yeah, say.
He's the only one I like.
Chicago-
The other voice actors, not so much.
I'm in New York City, but I've got a Chicago accent
Yeah.
from the 1920s, say.
I don't understand. What is this about?
Where's your badge? Where's any of your
Walked
badge?
in on was a fight between rival gangs managed by a couple of guys named King and Carlito. Both to the
You know
rise of
what?
the drug
Bless
trade.
this guy. He's
He's delivering.
he's doing it. You know, he's like,
I'm here on my own mission. I'm looking for members of the mafia.
They're blinking, but they don't have lip slap.
And this
It's
drug
like, we're-
trade is far
yeah, they're all
more
blinking.
than that right now. To you, maybe.
Do you think I have to rebuild
I'll
this
give it
city
to you
here?
straight. Either you
Usually they have
I
you like
hope
collect,
so.
collect badges.
like you're a
collect
cop
yeah.
and you're also a civil engineer
Yeah.
and
help us
a
out,
developer
you
and a
can
builder.
help us, understand?
I
Oh, yeah,
mean,
help us
maybe
out.
we should put the fire out in that building that's actively on fire.
Lord John. Caton gets
What are they
caught up in the
protesting?
race.
Like that's the real question. Like there must be something. Like, is this gonna
Is
get
the mafia
gentrifying?
protesting?
Welcome to New York City.
This isn't what New York City looks like, okay? I went to NYU. This is not what New York City looks like.
John has moved to the city for a hunting. John, can you try this line?
All right, John has moved to the city for a hunting down his family murderer. The fact is that he's already faced a new case since he arrived. He must be prepared for anything that the city hides in the shadows.
Okay, this should be proper title, but like
Yeah.
to the city for a hunting down. Okay, I
Or
just
a hunting down. A hunting down.
all right. I want to know more about these protesters and what's going on here. Like this is,
What, they're protesting the fire.
I guess,
Fire, go away!
mayor's speech. It seems the mayor's about to give a speech. Will this actually help us?
Wait, are we buying off the mayor? Our
I can
cops are
buy a
using
baseball bat?
bats?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Gotta go and clean up this
Whoa.
stuff. We're getting some.
Oh, the mayor's speech fixed
Fix the hospital?
no, this is a convenience store.
Oh, is that a grocery? Oh, okay.
Back there. Stopping the drug trade is his top priority right now.
What year
Just
is
don't
it?
Get in my way.
I don't know. Based on the way that New York is sparsely populated, I would say that the year is
Is this where the
probably
speech is
like
supposed to take place?
1705.
I don't know.
But they didn't have cop cars in
I
1705.
know you were all
Oh my
shaken by
God.
the recent burst of violence in our city.
Oh, I love this guy is going in for another accent.
And then young
I
lives are cut
know.
down too
I
soon.
do declare,
I do
I am
declare.
just a.
Police are doing everything they
I
can
am in
to
New
close
York
the
City
stores.
like a fine southern gentleman ought to be.
Not a word about drugs, I see.
The mayor wants to
Oh, I
keep
love
people's
it.
spirits up. He's done a lot for the city, and he's hoping we can stem this quickly.
Huh.
Meanwhile, Lisa in the
Yeah,
sound booth
yeah.
is just like, just give me the line.
Rigo?
The one you arrested. He's young, just a teenager. Looked
Aw.
into his background, and it seems he joined King's gang suddenly, without any prior criminal activity. Maybe he'll be willing to talk.
He had a cute case of gangitis.
Rigo, a little visit.
And pay a visit, it is we're gonna do some match 3 again
Also with a baseball
with the
bat.
baseball bat. So I just want to double check
We're
here.
gonna this kid he got in over his head.
Okay.
We're gonna go take our baseball bat.
With 11 stars, we could question Rigo, which already tells us
Okay.
to go to their apartment. That then says go to so we kind of get spoilers there.
Yeah.
But that's the hospital. So I want to go and see. So okay, so the hospital is broken. But if we talk to Rigo, we're gonna fix the hospital in process.
Yes. That is how investigations work, John.
You know what? I was wrong here. I was the one who was wrong. I'm man enough. I'm adult enough. It's not doesn't need to be gendered. I'm adult enough to admit that I was wrong, and because of that, I think we can all move forward and have a better
Yes.
play experience here because this is making it happen here. We don't have to belabor the point because I realize that playing 11
We've
stars
done this-
with 3 stars per board, that this would take forever. So the
Yeah.
question comes down to like, I like the voice acting more
Yeah.
than most of these games. So like, I want to give them credit and say like, hey, this one they put some effort into. And that's where the trouble comes in, where it's like, but I don't want to play it. But like they did put some effort into it.
Here's the question I have for you.
Yes, go ahead.
Go
ahead, caller.
Yeah, go ahead, caller. Hi, first long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yeah.
All right, this is a detective like murder mystery game or mystery game. Okay, so they're presenting you facts. They're presenting you, if you're writing this and you're saying, okay, the baseball bat opens crates. That's nice.
Well, it breaks anytime.
So they're giving you like some of the facts of the case or the incidentals. They're telling a detective story, but then they're breaking that up with these match 3.
Yeah, which are completely distracting. Like we're getting poker chips. Like
are they distracting? Like I guess my question for you is it more distracting, or is this something where, because match 3 is such a, I'm gonna just say it's a mindless activity, right?
How dare
you're not really, I know, but like you're not really like concentrating. And so is this the sort of thing where they're like giving you an opportunity to think about the facts of the case and the story and try to solve it kind of along,
That's a great insight. And like if you and I, let's go into the game dev corner. If you and I were to build a game like this, to like process a story and write narrative, like absolutely I would want to have this be something where it's like, hey, I'm thinking about something, I'm participating.
Yeah.
But the drip feed is too so like I don't want to get like gruesome or anything, but like we're currently interrogating a guy. There could be some matching where you're saying like nice cop, bad cop, or there could be a direct relationship that would be like,
if you get a chain, that it drips you another piece of interesting information where it's like, okay, now we've eliminated a red herring or something.
I mean, Phoenix Wright does this little bit where it's like you unlock their mind. I know you're lying, but I'm gonna present clues, and then they're gonna have their will shattered by my whatever. I mean, it's very silly, but at the same time, that's how they move stuff forward, by saying, we're going to do something silly because we just need to block you temporarily. Where in this, it's a lot of, well, I guess I'm just going to sit here and match and then get that drip. And I will say this about 99% of games that I play, pacing and spacing is almost universally done poorly in video games. And I know I'm very biased in it, and I know that I'm very always turn these into therapy sessions. I know I'm very biased in it, and I know that that's very subjective. But too many games are like, well, we know best, and we will tell you when you're going to have fun. And this is that, clever GM problem where it's like, oh, my puzzle is so great, and it's like, if the players aren't having fun, your puzzle sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why when it comes to this, the matching isn't that exciting.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
The matching isn't exciting, but it also I feel like there's something to be like, maybe we're just not looking at this the right way, because they keep making these games, which means they're popular now. Is this just because people want a passive, like we keep coming back to? Do you just want this passive story, like baby birded into your mouth?
It's slightly more than what Candy Crush gives you, and that's like, I shouldn't say slightly. It is massively more than what Candy Crush gives you, and that's probably enough to go like, well, this is Candy Crush with the story, and you're like, it is. I don't want Candy Crush. I don't want Candy Crush with the story, so I'm being unfair.
But it's like, I guess I would just, if you have played this game, get in the comments. Please tell us, because I really just want to know, if this is just something where it's like, look, man, I've got, my whole, I've got 20 minutes until the casserole is ready, and I just want to kill some time because my job is just, soul destroying, and I just want to click on some things and have, a detective story fed to me. That's great. But if it's I really am curious about because for me, reading detective novels is about trying to figure out who done it. And and trying to get there before the detective does, or or not. But for me, it's this seems like it could actually be a really good mechanism for we're going to give you a little clip of the story, and now we're going to give you this sort of really low effort game for you to think about the story and to try and get ahead of the detectives before we drip more information to you. And then the next information, you're going to play some more and think about it some more. I would be fascinated if that's the case.
If I was at least in the background of this was the hospital, I would be immensely more satisfied. But I'm collecting donuts. What does donuts have to do with anything except for like it's a cop
meet? You're a cop, John.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's all it is. It's the most surface level thing, and that's why I think the answer is I just want a match 3. And these games are typically not expensive, very low overhead. They run on every single system you could possibly imagine. You don't need to buy a PS5 Pro. You just say I want it, and you have it, and that is fine.
Yeah, but it's like, if you want to play match 3, then why do you want this like cruft of a detective story on top of it?
Match 3 plus, I guess.
But it's like,
but it could be better, you know. That's what we always come back to, and it's like, it's not like anger, but it's like frustration, where it's like, hey, you deserve better. Hey, bud. Hey, hey, bud. Here's lemon. Here's an orange slice. You deserve better. Like, you can have a nice thing. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But like so much of this is like, oh, it's serviceable. It's I don't want to say demeaning, but like there's definitely an aspect in my mind where it's like, this is just enough to squeeze by as acceptable, and it could be actually good. And you know, we are, you know, caring individuals who want to see the world get better, and it's like all they really need is love. All they really need is for a good one of these, and then they're going to have, you know, a much better time, and all will be right with the world, and we'll cure hunger. It's okay. I mean, I mean, like I said, I just would really love to hear from like a fan of these kind of games, to just, because I mean, I don't want to be like, oh, these dum-dums can't actually do it, you know, like, and it's like, I feel like, you know, again, like, if somebody who reads, you know, somebody who likes detective stories, that is a very engaging style of writing and reading. You know, like, if you're reading a romance novel, you're just there for the, you know, for the chest, you know, the bodice ripping and the humping. Like, but like, if you're reading a detective novel, you're along for the ride. Yeah,
you're trying to figure it out.
You're an active participant, because you're trying to guess the outcome and put the clues together.
Right.
And I guess you theoretically be an active participant in the romance novel, depending on how.
I mean, you know, but sometimes that involves batteries, and you know,
who's got time for that? Oh, we can get the axe. Oh, we can't get everything. A baton and a cylinder with the right chemical measurement. The cylinder. What? I mean, we have to buy the baton. It's my baton.
Yeah. Even though
dynamite. That is not dynamite.
That's not a dynamite. That's a grenade.
That is not a shotgun.
Why is the cop buying a Molotov cocktail? Police! Smash!
All right, let's give Ringo. Oh!
We got a match. So we got a hug.
We got to find a boot.
There's a kitty. That can't be sanitary. This is not a sanitary hospital.
Which poster? That poster. Thank you. This is not. No, this is. What are we looking for? Okay, it's been so long.
I know.
Right,
we need a hat.
Sundial. This could all be doctor stuff. You don't need to put in random things. It could be doctor stuff.
Why is there a half-eaten cookie on the bed?
Bedside.
Why? There's no smoking. You shouldn't have a pipe in the hospital. Why is there a gold ingot on the bed?
You know the reason for all this.
Yeah.
It's nightmare fuel.
Yeah, no, it's...
Okay, butterfly.
The hat is on the radiator in the upper right corner.
Photograph. Photograph could be anything. There's a photograph.
Yeah, the pipe is right next to the cat.
That's our
the golden cat.
There's also happy chocolate.
Yeah, the pipe was right next to the chocolate.
There's a wrench. That kind of pipe.
Yeah.
You got me there. Purse is there. No? Weird.
That looks like a purse.
It does look like a purse. Shawl is just a piece of cloth, right?
Yeah, I know. Like, that could be that towel on the radiator, but...
No.
No, it's not that.
That was Mask. Okay.
Okay.
That's the purse.
And
It's
then-
more of a billfold.
Oh, okay, billfold, yeah. And now we have the shawl, which is
Oh my God! Blurred in the
Really?
foreground.
okay. I was gonna say, like,
Area
it looked like there was a shirt or something there, but
Well, we picked the
Again.
hospital.
we cleaned one room and now the hospital is
So you're Rigo.
I'm worried.
I ain't gonna talk, so you're wasting your time.
Oh
Why did
no.
you join King,
He's a
Rigo?
jive talking.
I know.
He's involved in crime.
Excuse me, I speak jive.
How do you think your parents must feel?
Or what about your brother? Looks to me like you really care about him. You think he wants you selling drugs and shooting people? Shut up! You don't know anything about my brother.
I love it.
Then why
Hey,
didn't you tell me?
they're making the effort with the voice acting. You can't.
We're here to help. If you and your brother are in some sort of trouble, we can get you out.
You mean it?
I swear it.
I'm sorry about your leg, lady. The truth is, they've got my brother held hostage.
Yeah, her
so
leg
long.
looks awful, doesn't it?
If you two can save him, well, I'll be on your side from now on.
There you go. So this has been
Yeah. Crime Stories too.
Crime Stories 2. I'm always torn. I'm losing the shine on it because they just don't get the stuff right. You
Yeah.
know, like they could do so much more here to make this more cop styling, versus like, where's the notebook? Where's his notebook? Where you know, like,
Yeah.
where are tools that? Where's his badge as a tool? Like, where are the tools that
Yeah.
aren't like burning the city down?
Right. And that's why I feel like, you know, we just have to come back to, like, they just want to match 3.
Yeah, and that's
because it, like detective games live or die based on the details,
fine.
right?
Yeah.
You know, detective stories. And because of this, because like, why is an officer buying a Molotov cocktail?
Because we
Like-
have to fill we put the clip art in the clip
Yeah.
art hole.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Crime Stories
Cheers.
2 in the shadows. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.